hate. Yeah, right? So if we could have a big hand and you can flash up and bring them up. Part of this crowd goes wild is that you've got the cups in your hand. You ready? So here we go. Craig Timmins. Ready for them. Well done, Bigwood. It's not the back again, is it? It's too early in the night. All right, can we have a round of those cups starting left to right? Can we see what they look like? You ready? Mexican wave, cups up in the air. Right round. Wonderful. Keep them going, keep them going. Brilliant. We needed a trial run. You've got it nailed. So get them ready because we've got another applicant. Craig, would you like to show them that shirt you've got on? Can they read what's on the back? I know you love me.
So isolated.
Okay, so we've got the champion here and he's all kitted up, ready to install it. I need a member from the crowd to come and inspect this. Who's close running and Craig that loves to hear his voice up here, loves to give his opinion? So we've got the next one coming up here, Savannah. And we have the crowd goes wild for Martin Reed. Oh Martin, where you hiding? Yeah, the cups go, right round. Work it. Cups gonna go around, please. Wonderful. Crowd passes to Matrix and board. All right, guys. I'm sort of feel that you're semi-competent, but I know the Perriers are sort of, thinking one's better than the other. So I really need judge and jury here, and somebody that's
reclad,
somebody that's an individual in opinion, and then that one of the engineers that's probably out in the field the most, and most of you know him. Can we get ready for the next one, which is the crowd's going to go wild? Steve Crossman from Wilton Jubia. All right. Oh, you're into it. Let's go. All righty. Thanks, Steve. Right, Steve, probably one of the most prolific engineers in the field, Wilton Jubia Limited, one of the pioneering companies around floors. Okay, so I reckon we should get it on. What do you reckon, team? Alrighty, so what Craig's going to do here, hey, what method's this? Alright?
Inspectors need bifocal glasses because you don't want to see daylight, so you put a bit of black tape on first.
Okay, so you're actually...
Relax that tape, mate.
Yeah, mate. What do you suggest?
Looking really good so far.
For a failure or a pass? Okay. Right, so what he's doing here, he's cutting the DPM sheet that goes over the whole of building site. And he cuts that, you can see that, I can see there's sort of been a bit of cutting there. And it's quite a big one. Is everything else in there, Craig, that we need in there apart from the tape?
Nothing to worry about, mate.
Looking good?
Check the tape dispenser.
Yep. Okay, so that's looking good. Reggie, what are you thinking about this so far? Are you happy, or is there anything there that's... You're right. Is there nothing? Would you like to come and have a bit of a closer look at it there, Reggie? Just under the edge, come in here and, we value your opinion too. That's it.
Oh yes, thank you folks. Well, I'm tired,
What's wrong you? It's a mobile.
Well, Martin,
I think we have to stop the job right now.
Smells like KFC.
Oh, right, KFC.
Conqra's live on that stuff.
I personally think Perry the bone.
look, baby, I think we're all right as the contractors. We found a Kentucky Fried Chicken box. You feeling all right about that now?
Yeah, carry on.
We're up, we can carry on.
Get away.
Look, thank you, Ring.
How do we know that you're an LPB? This is restricted building move, I think.
Okay, so we're back into this.
Warrant card.
So what are we after? Is LBP? Has he got it? You bring it with him tonight?
He's trying to pull my bluff as whether I have a warrant or not.
Oh, okay. This is nice. This is professional.
Looks nothing like it.
Who's that for?
All right. So what are we doing? We're into this, lads.
Fail it.
Steve, what are you thinking? That's looking like.
It
looking
looks like what I see a lot of, honestly.
Yeah.
It's pretty standard.
It's bits and pieces.
And like you say, when it's raining, it's even better.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm just looking at it. Is he kneading it down like Max was around it, forming that collar?
Is it on the plan?
Is it on the plan? So this, guys, this is what you're seeing in the field. This is how it's done with the contractors. This is simulated inside, so you can imagine how neat and tidy and easy this is to do. And Craig, obviously, he's done a few. So our whole reliance here is on how good.
Craig, is that your second roll of tape now?
All right, so no trouble getting up. You were worried that the bank might have given away on you. Martin, what are you feeling?
I think it's quite dodgy personally. If it was me, I would tend to put a bit more tape around there. A third roll of tape.
I mean, you got out of the car.
On this occasion, yes.
Look at that, mate. I'll dispute there.
All right, so that's where it's basically at, folks. That's a traditional pipe penetration dealt with in the field to the best of the contractor's ability. So what we're going to go on to now is the solution to this. So thank you, guys. If you'd like to take a seat there, and we'll see what else we can do later with you in the evening. Thank you, Martin. Thank you too, Steve. The Conqra Apache, the monolithic one-piece seal for a round of plumbing penetration. Right, the birth of the Apache. This is me actually at home about 1.5 years ago. So now we're going to do a live installation of Apache, and that's going to be done by Team Conqra, which is Savannah, as you've heard, and we'd like to introduce one more favour. Can we have the crowd go wild? Or next 10. Right, get those cups going. Horn, whistle, horn. Woo! Very good, very good. Okay, so you two like to come over here and take control of the situation. I think the first thing is, Max, you're the leading hand. It's we'll keep this seemly tonight. So, Max is holding a couple of the penetrations up. They're a monolithic one-piece weld. And shall we install one then? Sounds good?
Yeah.
Right.
How easy it is. Alright, Savannah, here you go. First one.
So we just slip it straight over the penetration, so we are putting a base plate down below the DPM that we're cutting. Below it. So we've already got one seal happening on the ground underneath. Typically the contractors come along now with their big sheet of plastic and they drop that over the top. They drop that over the top and that forms a seal. So at this point, we're just about ready to put the other one over the top, but I'd like to get Rangi up there, just have one more inspection if you could, Rangi. What are you feeling there? It's looking all right? Do you think so? You think we should have a little look around anywhere and just to make sure everything's up to speed? Yeah, we've got to be culturally sensitive here again. You're a big part of this. What have you found now? No, what does it mean? It's a ticky. It's not. It is. What are you feeling?
Tongue of the pen on it.
All right. Well, Rangi, it says made in China. So you're feeling all right now?
Yeah, that's okay then. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right. So the next part of this is we've got the top of the Apache bent down into the penetration, and the next one simply slipped over the top. By bending that other one down, it makes it easier for the second one to go over the top. Alrighty, second one's over. Now the last simple thing is to tape it up. Okay, so this is a really important thing that the guys have got to do in the field. Savannah's stretching the tape out, and she's got a hair in it now. Stretching the tape out, and she started off, she laxes it off, and then she just lays it down. Remembering that these sheets are the full size, they normally come in 50 metre square rolls, so they're typically 10 metres long, 5 metres wide, and they're never this small and easy to handle. The cuts that are in the bottom are normally a lot bigger, just to simply get the sheet to fit over the penetration. Thanks, Craig. Steve Crossman, where are you? You better come up here and just have one more look at this if you would. So we haven't got a whole... So we haven't got a whole lot of tape being fingered around a joint or anything else like that?
Yeah, no, that's a waterproof connection there. A lot neater, a lot tidier for sure, and quicker.
Yep. So the other thing too is obviously we're looking at sort of things like this, thinking to ourselves that we've got an orange vertical. Martin, what are you hearing?
I'm wondering if the engineer is on the register and can produce
PS4 for this?
PS4 for it?
Yes.
No, we won't issue a PS4 for that.
It's a shame.
It's not part of the thing, but it's just, I would say it's a huge improvement on going forward.
I do agree.
As you know, the structural engineering is not really, we don't get involved in the waterproofing side, but take my hat off to Grant for, you know, taking an old thing in the right direction. A pair of scissors, though. Savannah, I think you should use your teeth.
So Max, do you want to just take the top of this over? One thing I will stop here and mention is that by using two Apaches, we're forming a free control joint to stop the concrete sticking to the sewer pipe or the penetration so it can move. Some engineers like to see it more of a void, but at this point it would be easy to put sand between the two Apaches at this point. In other words, you could easily tip sand down there if they want to fill that pipe. I can't see the reason for it, but it is a detail on some engineering sheets. Alrighty.
One final question about BOINZ appraisal.
The BOINZ appraisal, that's something that, can I ask for a comment from somebody? Bob, are you sort of sitting over there? Is there any comment I can get from you if I bring you this microphone over?
Look, I think effectively we've got a very practical solution to what really has been a problem in the industry over a long time. So I don't see heat welding of a polyester type material really as a real issue that needs a BOINZ appraisal myself.
But Apache is here, it's 0800 Apache, and it's also online with its own little site is www.conqraapache.com. Thank you very much for that presentation, the wave, everything else, your participation in this, coming tonight, good crowd, appreciate it all. So can I have one more thing? Can we have one more wave? Cups, please. Wonderful. Hello, boys. Brilliant. There you go.